Let's analyze together one more time, Ault Alliance.
Let's go. Very interesting movement that we are experiencing right now. The breakout to the downside didn't happen. We have right here the double bottom or something like that. And if we go a little back in the past, we can see that this is like a triple bottom because we had another bounce from 008 in the past. So in my opinion, this is the best technical level in terms of risk management for the bulls, but also we have a lot of resistances in the upside. So very interesting stock to analyze these weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that you buy right now this particular stock, okay? So you have a stop loss at 0.08 almost, and then the upside, maybe you want to get like 0.12. So for instance, we're talking about 30% with a risk of 12%. I mean, it's 2.6. It's not something extraordinary, but it's realistic, and that's what I'm trying to say. But also then another upside could be until to 0.14, so that's at 50%. So this is very realistic. So it's not a bad area. Maybe we could, the best area was when it was trading at the support area, just at 0.08. But doesn't
Mhm.
matter, it's very difficult to catch the bottom. But I would say these are the buying area. That's what I'm trying to say, because at this particular point, the upside is stronger than the downside right now.
Yeah, exactly. From technical analysis perspective and risk management, this is exactly the best possible scenario. But also we have to take into account, and we always mention that the price could go lower if we had this breakout, or maybe it just happened with a gap to the downside. So you have to be careful and manage risk properly, because sometimes the best scenario happens, but sometimes the one that goes on is that scenario that you didn't want to happen, and you are like with all your capital there and you have a huge loss. So you don't want that neither. So be careful and also manage risk always, because maybe we are at the lower part of the chart, but in the past the lower part was 0.12 and right now it's 0.08. So maybe the next week could be 0.07. We don't know it. We don't want it to happen because we love this kind of stock, as we had a lot of videos with this. But also we have to be realistic and think both possible scenarios.
And it happened in the past. You have to analyze the stock from the long term, and it's always going down in the end. So it's very probable that you think about it. But obviously the statistics are there, and then also you have to think about this exit strategy, because if something goes wrong, you gotta exit. No matter the plan strategy. I mean, okay, you
Mhm.
expected something like this, it didn't happen. Don't worry. Go to the exit plan, close your position out and think something else, because if you hold a position, maybe you end up into incredible losses.
Yeah, that's why we always recommend diversification, obviously, because the percentage involved will be lower, but also like partial entries and partial exits. Because if imagine that you bought right here at the level of 0.08 the first time, or more or less around that area, if you took some profits during the upside, you could say, okay, I will take some profits here in the previous resistance, then after before the breakout happened, then at this level, maybe the price went lower later, but you had like 3 take profits right here. So this last position maybe ended in break even or in losses, but with those profits that you took earlier. So if the situation is very different that if you just bought and hold and held everything and then you see, okay, I lost all my profits, then you could be like trapped. So in my opinion, it works very well for me.
Exactly. So guys, thank you very much. Remember to subscribe here on the right, and then we have a video for you as well.
And welcome to Trading HD. Have a nice week.